Bridge to captain. Bridge to captain. Spock, I'm sitting right next to you on this huge bed here. Why are we caked in dust, sir? Why is my leg broken? Well, one time you had full body parts, but there was a sketch done that this cameraman has still, where certain people that are alive and dead took apart us, even our heads. And luckily, he was able to put our heads back on. But your legs, sir, if I may say, are you gonna do aerobics now? No, I'm showing the audience the broken leg. Well, anyway, yes, there was no way to fix his leg. Do you realize that those assholes? I could say that because one of them. Well, anyway. Well, you see, notice I have a cell phone in my hand. And I don't think in 1966 did they ever think that a cell phone would look like this thing in my hand. And I am calling you from this thing, and you are sitting about 3 inches away. Now we are graying and getting older, but that is really cake dust from sitting in the same spot for decades. Well, if I were you, sir, here, I'll wipe my head on your shirt. Why are you wiping your head on my shirt? Well, to prove, sir, that look, see? Oh my God, am I aging as a doll? It could be, Spock. It could be. Do you realize that I am in my 90s in real life upon from acting in this 2-year series? And you passed away. Is this true? Help. Is this true? Even they took, see, you, the owner had to re-put on your now squunched uh, uh, icon Star Trek. Look at that. See, even mine is better. Look at yours. Yours is all squunched. Well, sir, they really tore me apart. I am getting gray. You are gray. Here, I'll try. I'll try to. I'll try to wipe my head on your shirt and see what happens. Is the gray gone away? Is this really happening? Are we? Cameraman, would you please? Would you please? You want to dip my head in that cup of water over there? Is it better now? You know, because I am William Shatner, and I was in one of the Twilight Zone episodes, and there was a gremlin on a plane, and he scared me. Would you get to the? Would you stop this? And he'd be very mad at you right now if he were doing this. Doing exactly what? You first of all, who's the guy who runs this show? What do you think? God, I can't believe it. You have passed away, Spock. It's okay that the leg is no longer. Oh, all right. Okay. What's his name? What's his name that started that ran his show? Here, let's have a special effect thing go on. Here we go. What are you doing, Spock? The cameraman dropped the light. He dropped the remote control because this is such a piece of crap. Well, that's great. So we can't change the lighting here because he dropped. That's correct, sir. Also, this. Oh boy, this individual is really a mess. You mean the cameraman? Yes, the cameraman, sir. Why, this is the most terrible. This is not. I don't know what to tell you. He can't do anything. He has to stay in. Oh, he found it. He found it. He found it. Okay, so what's the purpose? Well, you could do this with it. You could do this, like, go real fast. See? Wait a minute, it's the wrong. Excuse me. It's wrong. That's better. Now we're in full psychedelic lighting situation. Now we're trying to think of the guy who basically ran this TV series, Rod Serling. No, he's the guy who did Twilight Zone, for God's sake. Well, I don't know what his name. What's his name? How come you can't think of his name? Because you're in your 50s, sir. I mean, the cameraman's in his 50s, and he's basically doing the voice through us, and he can't think of the guy who did the Star Trek originally. Steven Spielberg? No, that's not. No, it's not Steven Spielberg. He did Close Encounters. He did Close Encounters. Is that a Richard Dreyfuss doll? I don't know. You can check on eBay, but that's not the point. The point is this: what is the name of the guy who invented us and who basically was able to make these dolls that they're all wrecked now and they're probably worth about 500 apiece. And because of his friends that tore us apart, he didn't, but it's on video actually. What do you mean it's on video? Well, he actually has the whole thing, the spinning thing, the cheesy spinning thing, when we disappear into another planet. He has that. Yeah, and they barely tore that, and they tore that apart too. Get on camera. Oh, sorry. They tore that apart too. What kind of friends are they? I don't know. They're like all his other friends that just tear his shit apart. So anyway, just say goodbye to the camera. Get a real light on the situation. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, everybody. Dee. Can you believe that this guy is filming with a 4K camera in the year 2024 and he's playing with dolls? He has no life, sir. Sir, he has no life. Is this true? Do you have no life? He won't speak. He won't speak. The answer is yes. That's what I think. I think he nodded his head yes. He has no life. So but at least I have my belt. See, and I took. Do I have an extra? No, I don't. I thought he put an extra. No, I only have one left. You don't even have one. Look, your hand is barely on. You got no leg, you have no communicator, and yet I got a belt. You have no belt, you have no communicator, and why do these things look like bars of blue soap? I mean, it looks like a bar of soap. Who made this junk? Well, at least I look like Captain Kirk. I mean, William Shatner, he's a little bloated looking. He's not as handsome as I am from the 1967 In Color. Am I out of focus? How about the zoom thing? Ah, that's better. He's using the zoom thing. Now the camera is going to be shaky. Every time he, would you, all right, put it on the, mine is, there you go. Okay, right. Now we're not close up though. You gotta, I see. I mean, you do far away shot. Wait, whoa. That's too, well, okay, that's better now. Okay, better. The longer that you do this, it's going to take 10 hours to upload this to Facebook. And people are going to think you're crazy anyway. Well, I think people think you're crazy anyway, and they may or may not even watch this, but they may watch this. It depends on, like, here, I will stand like this, and maybe, just maybe, when there'll be the stillness of the footage on the Facebook post, maybe it will look like this. Let me get into a pose. Get me into a nice pose. Get me into a good light. A good light. Yes. Just hold it like that. Hold it. This might be the pose that it will go on, and people will think, what is going on here? Kirk with soap? full belt, yellow shirt, or gold shirt, or whatever color this is. Is this going to be the icon? It has to be. You've been holding it for 20 minutes. Okay, 20 seconds, excuse me. Oh my god, he died. Speak. Speak to me, Spock. Oh no. He's gone. Mm-hmm. 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 Ah! You get the remote out of the situation. Mm-hmm.